could feel the energy from that video as people just start cheering. So fun.
Puts a big smile on all our faces.
Oh yeah, especially yours. You were like, I love science. She was so excited for this.
It's true. The weather geek comes out and the astronomy just gets put right in that box.
Great.
We got incredibly lucky. I mean, talk about threading the needle for this eclipse, right?
It ended up working out perfectly because we had the storm on Thursday and then we have another storm kind of coming this Wednesday/Thursday. So we kind of just, the eclipse came at the perfect time, even though that's been there a lot longer than the weather has. But yeah, take a look at that visible satellite imagery. You could not have wished for a better day than today. A couple of clouds earlier this morning, but they moved through quickly, and take a look at that. And honestly, Maine had one of the best eclipse viewing spots in the whole country. There was some more cloud cover associated with the warm front in areas like Erie, Pennsylvania, and through upstate New York, same kind of down near Dallas, Texas. So Maine ended up being a beautiful spot to view the eclipse. And it ended up being a nice and warm day out there too. A lot of us between 10 and 15 degrees warmer than we were at this time yesterday. And our high temperatures for the day ended up being in the mid 60s in some spots. This is the warmest day that we have had all year. 66 today in Bangor, 65 in Augusta, 64 here in Portland. Ended up being such a gorgeous day. I'm glad I got outside a little bit earlier. And this overnight tonight, we're going to build in a little bit of cloud cover, but mostly we're going to have a mostly clear night tonight. Temperatures aren't going to drop too far because we've started all the way in the 60s. And then tomorrow is another day that ends up being really nice. Mostly sunny during the day, a touch cooler than we were today, but still really nice because we have that area of high pressure in. But then we have a system that starts to move in for Wednesday. So these showers here are associated with a dying warm front. So they aren't going to be that intense or widespread, but we're going to see those showers come through the day on Wednesday. Otherwise, mostly cloudy to overcast skies throughout the day. But then this system is kind of a precursor to our next one, which is going to be even larger and could pose a wind threat for Friday. So right now we have that area of high pressure in control, and that's what's been giving us the nice weather both today and tomorrow. And then the system moves in for Wednesday. Here's kind of our dying warm front here starting to fall apart there. But as that begins to move through the state, then we have this even larger system. And this one's going to be another inside runner here, which kind of puts us in a bad spot. It puts us in the warm sector here, which means we're going to be mostly rain in the form of precipitation. However, we get that southerly wind, which historically isn't really a great direction for us. So this system starts Thursday. We're going to start with scattered showers that become more consistent overnight. And then Friday is going to be the big day where we have the most heavy rain and those high winds as well. So we're going to be watching for the threat of power outages there. And also at high tide, we could see some coastal flooding. And then Saturday, we have a couple of leftover showers behind this system, and then high pressure moves in again. Excuse me. So Friday afternoon, that's kind of where we're going to have our highest wind speeds there, about 45 to 50 miles per hour, which can cause some power outages here. Coming from the south might also cause some flooding along the coastlines and the beaches. So in terms of our marine forecast, got seas 2 to 4 feet, waters at 41 degrees. So in terms of our 7-day forecast, really today and tomorrow are definitely the best days of this week. Starting to get those scattered showers in on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday is where we see that precipitation mainly dominating those 2 days. Temperatures though still in the upper 40s to lower 50s, so it's going to be pretty warm all things considered. So that's why we're not too worried there about precipitation type. And Sam and Chris, we kind of get the first half of the weekend with some of those lingering showers, but right now Sunday looks to be a nice day. So if you didn't get a chance to get outside today, I would definitely do so tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, Dana.